Beverage service. Do you know how to serve breakfast beverages the polished, professional way? A beverage served correctly is an important accompaniment to any food order. In this lesson, we'll run through the steps you need to follow, enabling you to serve guests their juice, water, coffee, and tea orders perfectly. Your guests will have selected juice, water, coffee, or tea as their beverage of choice. Let's look at how to serve each of these options, starting with our selection of freshly squeezed juices. Tell the guests about all the juice options that are available at the buffet and offer to bring the juice to them. When serving the juice or any other drink, always serve from a tray and serve the ladies before the men. Serve any heavy items first to avoid them slipping off the tray and injuring someone. Be very careful never to bring the tray close to your guest's head. This is to prevent them hitting their head if they stand up. Always serve with friendly, open body language. Never cross a guest's center line when serving, as this could make them uncomfortable. Once you notice that your guest has finished their juice, ask them if they'd like a refill. If not, inquire if they'd like any of the other juices instead. If they choose water as their beverage, give them the option of still or sparkling. You should offer a refill once you notice that the water is almost finished. For coffee orders, remember that the coffee must always be freshly brewed and individually prepared. In the case of black coffee, always serve in an individual French press or plunger. Give your guest the option of decaffeinated coffee, as well as hot or cold milk. Once the coffee has been served, place the sugar on the table and explain the different options. Don't forget to suggest a refill before the coffee runs out. If your guest declines, ask if they'd like another type of tea or coffee. When a guest orders tea, serve it as loose leaf tea in a teapot with an individual strainer. When serving, tell your guest how long the tea has been steeping so they know how strong it is. Always serve tea with hot or cold milk and sugar or honey as per guest's preference. As with coffee, you need to offer a refill before the tea runs out, and if the guest declines a refill, inquire if they'd prefer a different coffee or tea option. Let's recap the most important things to remember when serving any beverage. Always serve the ladies first. Serve from a tray, serving any hot or heavy items before the others. Keep the tray clear of the guest's head. Avoid crossing the guest's center line. And remember to serve with open body language. The steps you need to follow all have one goal: creating a sense of refreshment for guests by remembering that beverage service is just as important as the food itself.